All right, hello everybody. We're going to be making a drawing app in the CS Academy using Python. I'm excited because I think that this project will kind of bridge the gap in your feeling about becoming a person who makes software. For our first few creative tasks, we were making interesting shapes, putting them together to make cool drawings and animations. And I always kind of doubt if you feel like you're really making software because it might feel a little childish to be making pictures. Honestly, it's not. It's awesome. And also, it turns out software is just built with drawing pictures. What do you think a window is? What do you think, an app is? It's just rectangles and lines and labels and all that good stuff with Boolean logic stitching it all together. So, I wanted to make a thing that really did feel like a piece of software. And so we're making a drawing app. This is, mine, kind of in progress here. And I wanted to show it to you because it gives you a sense of what you're going to be building. It's not quite done yet, but we'll get into it as we go forward. Your first step is not to just go and start coding everything in, but is to design the interface. Just using the information you know about drawing, and you can create it however you want. Mine's pretty boring. It's just a toolbar at the top. So, if you do want to use a toolbar, you can put it on the left or the right or the bottom. But you could also go more interesting as well. You could make a pop-up menu that comes out of the bottom somehow, or you could make a I don't know, a painter's palette with it's like a circle, that Bob Ross uses, and he has the different little splotches of paint that he can put together and so on. You can be creative with the design. So I think the first step is to do that. You're going to want to have color buttons, plus minus buttons to increase the size of the fonts, of the brush, and we'll have some stamps in there as well, which we'll talk about some more. And here's basically, what it does. It draws pictures, right? We can click and drag, and we get some lines. You can click on different colors, and we can, paint with other colors. You'll be able to increase the brush size, so you get a nice big brush, and you can decrease the brush size, but not too small, because otherwise, we will get into trouble. You can press the C key. It's not a button. This is the key on the keyboard to clear, and it fills with the currently selected color. And also we have, like Peppa Pig here. We can make a big pig or a little pig, and we can stamp various pictures on. You don't have to do Peppa Pig, but you could do, whatever interesting image you'd like to use, and we'll show you how to do all those things. Okay, so this is the project, and I hope you're going to have fun doing it. The next video, we'll get started just making the squiggly line and also the cursor, the brush, if you will, that will kind of tie everything together. Okay, thanks everybody.